Hi, business owners and digital marketers out there. It's Kangede with another digital marketing tip for your benefit. In today's video clip, what I want to talk about is what you see on the screen, which is AIDA. Now, the reason I want to talk about AIDA, as you will understand when we go through it, is because it is the foundation of all good copywriting and content. And as we will see through the series of videos that we will produce over time, content is still king. Content is what makes your ability to engage with your target audience as they go through their buyer's journey possible. And so you need to understand AIDA so that you can produce good copy, good content. So what does AIDA stand for? AIDA actually stands for attention, interest, desire, and action. Let's look at each one of those in turn. Attention. All of your content and all of your copywriting must grab the target audience quickly. In other words, you must be able to draw their attention to what it is that you want to say to them very, very quickly. In the internet age, people's attention spans are very short. So if they come onto your website, for instance, or if they read your social media content and it doesn't immediately, and by immediately I mean within the first second or so, grab their attention, you have probably lost their interest, and therefore they will do something else rather than read what might have been a very good piece of content for their benefit. So you need to grab attention very quickly. In later videos, I'll be showing you how to do these things. But for now, I want you to understand the concept of what we are trying to talk about, because that will set the stage and the perspective of what we are trying to do. We will fill in the details as we go along with this series of videos. So you understand the first thing that you have to do is grab your target audience's attention. The next thing you need to do then is, once you grab their attention, you need to give them an interesting angle to look at. That interest can be done in many different ways, but you need to build on the attention that you already have in that first 1 or 2 seconds by giving them something interesting that will make them want to stay longer on your piece of content or on your social media post. That interest is what then drives them forward into the main body of your content, which is desire. Now, desire in copywriting is best done by storytelling. Back in the day when I started doing classic and traditional marketing, we learned how to tell stories. People love stories. So you need to weave a story into your content that keeps the interest going from the start through to the end when you actually ask for the action that you want them to take. But that story has to be something that relates to your target audience, relates to the product or service that you are trying to get them interested in. And you have to weave it in such a way that they feel involved and engaged and want to interact with your product or your service. And as I said, the final thing that you then need to do is give them an action point and make it clear to them. What is it that you want them to do? Do you want them to click on a link so that they can learn more about what you are telling them? Do you want them to buy the product or service immediately? Do you want them to give you their email and their name so that you can put them on a leads list? What is it that you want them to do, having built their attention, interest, and desire? You need to spell it out. People do not want to guess what it is that you want to do. You need to tell them, this is what you need to be doing at this stage. Get them to do that, and you have then given them an action that they can fulfill on your website. That is AIDA. AIDA is going to be repeated many times in the series of videos that we create here at digitalmarketers.co.ke. I want you to take away the fact that AIDA is the core of all good content and copywriting.